numbers. I told you I don't know numbers. Channel Anye.
Channel Anye. Okay. Are we ready? Are we
Yeah.
filming? We're going?
I don't know if we're going yet. I don't think so.
We are.
The whole first 30 minutes of the podcast is just the people on the podcast realizing they're on a podcast. It's just casual conversation. Wow, but
We're here.
We're here live. Do we shout out the studio? Can we shout out the studio?
Yes.
Shout out to you guys, bro. Petty Cash Studio,
Petty
man. We're
Cash
here.
Cash.
This is dope. Like, this whole like setup is crazy, and this isn't the only setup they have. We're doing a commercial right now. Fuck it. This isn't the only setup they have. They have a
sponsorship of the first episode.
We're
Brought to you by Petty Cash.
AKA trying to get the show for free. We're gonna just keep doing a commercial at the top of every podcast. But wow, we're here finally. I know this has been something that we talked about like randomly at like the first time I ever met you almost.
Yeah.
Literally, it was like we were like
podcast at first sight.
That's insane. I've never had like, and what's crazy is something had been telling me I wanted to start a podcast again because I was on one, and I was like, I don't know, like if the opportunity presents itself, and then I meet you, and we're just talking like casually, and I'm just like, this girl is hilarious. She's like a cartoon character as well, and so then you're like, oh yeah, I want to do a podcast, and I'm like, no way, and then now we're here.
And I asked him.
I know, she got on one knee and she's like, will you be on a podcast with me? And I was like,
will you be my co-host?
Co-host of the podcast. This is dope. I mean,
10,
so we're
10
here.
titles later.
Yeah, on God. We had several votes and then several cancellations of votes of people of titles. But we're here now with the Pretty Funny podcast.
You know who's funny.
I'm the pretty, clearly.
I'm funny.
It makes so much sense. That's why I'm close to it. Shout out to the artwork. Shout out to the artist. Guys, I do stuff like this.
Shout
and
out to you.
Unpaid. I just did this. Well, clearly it's unpaid because it's for me. But you see, that's me. That looks just like me, right? And that's her. And that looks just like her. Shout out your Instagram. Shout out your everything. We need to shout each other out while we're here.
Yes, we do. Okay, so I'm Killa Kells.
Wow, I've never heard that
on my
one.
jersey.
That's chill on the jersey.
My Instagram is Kalinda Star _, and that is my government name. Kalinda with it, Ke.
My government name. That's crazy.
People don't believe me. They think it's like my stage name or something, but it's not.
See, I have the opposite problem because my Instagram is Anye West. That's ONYEWEST. It rhymes. It's unintentionally. I say that every time I stand up, and now like when people
stand up,
I'm a stand-up comedian. But when people like book me for stuff, you know, like where they put your name, they always put Anye space West, and I'm like, that's not my name. That's just the Instagram. Like I'm just Anye. You don't have to put the West because then everybody gets in their feelings.
You
sometimes.
don't want to be Mr. West?
I would, but that guy already exists, and he makes a lot of great music, and I'm not on the level to where I want to just claim his last name. Also, not his husband, so I don't think I got to take the last name.
Have to be there.
Like I have my own last name, or I wanted to kind of. I'm fine, and I like it when they just put Anye. Like that's just so cool to me. Like I feel like I'm like Cisco.
That's your stage name.
Yeah, it's like damn, I got a stage name now. Like,
yeah.
And it's just my name.
Yeah, Kalinda Star is mine. It's just, it is what it is.
But also, shout out to Miss Kalinda Star. She's so humble about all the shit she does. And like the first time I met her, she was like something, and I'm an entrepreneur. And I was like, da, 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 and she just kept talking casually. And I followed her on Instagram. She has like 12 million businesses, and she's like dances like, and has 1 million like trophies for dancing. I'm like, bro, who are you, bro? Like pageants and shit. Like, bro, she be on the pageants.
I think that's like the one thing that people ask me.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
And I'm still not gonna say it. We're gonna leave it up to the human mind. But I do have to say, I think my theme song, walking into a room. Well, I wouldn't say it's a theme song. I think it'll just more be like, you know, that sound. But my Kim Possible notification.
That's your go-to.
Yeah.
Shout out to the redheads of the world.
Shout out to the redheads.
Wow.
The fake ones and the real ones.
Wow. Shots fired.
I'm fake.
Boom, boom, boom.
You
know, all the sound effects. That's crazy.
Bot. This isn't natural.
What?
Hashtag level 10.
Wow. Look at us finding shit out on the first episode. She's a liar.
Snatched.
But shit, like, I feel like if I had to have a theme song, I don't know. That just inspired me. I feel like currently it may be something by Ice Spice just because that's the vibe I've been on lately. Like that just be getting me in the vibe, getting me in the mood. Like I think we were at a practice for Slam Squad, and some Ice Spice started playing, and I did a dunk I've never done before, but only I can't do it again because they're not playing the song. Like this song gives me power, you know.
Oh, that's why you guys are so adamant about like the music.
Yeah, always. Yeah, it really
Do
affects
you
it.
run to the music? Dun, 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 dun.
So on this
mean, I guess I
trampoline
would
dunk
be
team, I've only been doing it for a little bit, but I do feel like the vibe of the song
Rookie.
definitely. I am a rookie, but the vibe of the song will definitely like inspire you to like do some bullshit. Like it's like I've never done this dunk, but like the music is good, the energy's good, and I just try it. And a lot of times you just work on that.
Definitely, music is power for sure, for sure. Once it gets me going, that's for sure.
It sounded so fake. It gets,
Gets
me
me
going.
going.
That's for sure.
You know.
That's what she said. Okay.
Whoa! I guess we should say how we met. Duh.
True. We're just talking.
We're just talking in
We're just
code
like
for
people
the
are like,
people
who
that
are
do
these
know
people?
us.
Oh God, people that know her, they're already in the loop. Let's bring everyone in on this inside joke.
Okay, so I guess it also circles back to how we became who we are. We met at an audition.
Yeah.
Can I say? I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you can say it. I don't think we can't say it. Well, we can be very vague. An audition for a National Basketball Association organization.
Go basketball!
And at the audition, like I would just I don't know. I was always like, who's this redhead girl? She's hilarious. Like I'm just like watching you.
Noticed me?
We talked at the end of the audition. You don't remember that?
Yeah.
It's okay if you don't. It was a while ago, and it was very probably minuscule part of your life.
So bad.
It's very minuscule part of your life at that
No, I
moment. I feel
remember.
like, yeah, right before you left, and I was like, damn,
We were
you came
shooting-
dressed.
We shot together, right? We were playing basketball, shooting
Yeah,
some hoops.
we were,
Like
and
good old
it's
pals.
my good old pals is crazy. But and then also, because I was like, you came in like a Clipper
I made 5
jersey.
3-pointers in a row, by the way.
I don't believe that. I don't
You
remember
were
that.
there.
5 3-pointers in a row.
Yes.
Are you trying to audition for an NBA team right now? Relax.
When they asked me for Slam Squad.
I feel like things are being
Did they ask
exaggerated.
you at the audition?
They did actually.
Oh.
They asked me to come back the next week to practice. That's why I'm on the team now. But I do remember asking you about your Clipper jersey that you had on. Are you said the name? Are you a big fan of
Dog,
this
cat's out of the
National
bag.
Basketball Association organization?
It's okay.
We met at
work
the
for
audition.
Clippers.
Yeah, we met at the audition, and
For
then
the Hoop Troop, basically a super fan squad group for people. who
damn,
don't.
that's a good way to put it. Super fan squad.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it
Like-
when people ask me. I'm like, it's a super fan, but like not. Oh, someone told me yesterday we are the pop stars of super fans.
I would of super fans. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
low key like to say like how rappers have hype men. I'm like
Yeah.
we're like the basketball team's hype man.
Yeah.
Like, we're come on, cheer for these guys. Don't you like the way they're dribbling the ball and shooting the baskets?
Steve?
Defense. That's the go-to. Dude, defense is so lit. I love like, yelling defense.
Oh, yeah.
That's just my favorite thing to do.
No, I got to do some like vocal warm ups because
I
you've
gotta-
been getting my voice
I ain't
lately.
projecting off that shit. You got to do it from the diaphragm. From the diaphragm.
No, I'll just
I used to be a
communicate
singer.
with my.
I used to be a singer before I hit puberty. I was really good at singing. I sang in my church.
just recently.
No.
Didn't you say?
I hit second puberty.
He
My voice got
said-
deeper.
No, you said you were going through puberty
Again, yes, because my voice got even deeper. I don't know what happened. Maybe depression, but it just went down. I was dope. But I remember we had in the notes something about an embarrassing story, and that just made me remember like
Yeah.
I used to be a singer. Like I used to have a really good voice. Like how Michael Jackson used to be in the front. Like that was me, but for my church group. Like they would have me in the front, like always, like the solo time. You know who finna sing, right? And there was a show we did at a park. I'll never forget it. And I'm doing my solo per usual.
God.
And my voice cracked. And I knew I did bad because all the old ladies like, oh, you keep going, baby. It'll be all right. You keep going. I'm like, that means you fucked up. Because if it's just the old ladies doing it, that means everybody else is like, oh, And then the next practice we had, I knew it was over for me because they was like, oh, we'll let somebody else try to solo. Let somebody else try to solo. And they moved me to the side. And that's when I stopped coming. Because I was like, I know what comes next. I got to be there when he does the solo. And everyone's going to ask me, hey, why is he doing the solo? Then I break down emotionally. Now everyone in the church is confused and wonder why I'm crying in the church. And I make it bigger drama. It's just...
It's hard being an MVP. Sheesh.
Yeah, I had to let it go. So I stopped going to the practices.
He's like, I stopped going to church.
Yeah, I stopped going. Yeah, that's why I stopped, because I was embarrassed. I was like, I don't want to show my face, you know? It's like, you know. So, I mean, I just stopped. I didn't stop going to church. I stopped going to the practices, okay? It would have been very dramatic to stop going to church, though.
It's like, hurt your alter ego.
Can't show my face at all.
Your alter ego. And who's your alter ego?
My alter ego? Probably, like, if I had to think, and this is just, I feel like myself now is my alter ego. Like, I feel like I'm two people.
Boring.
I feel like, no,
Okay.
I feel like Anya Kachi is one guy. Like, he's very chill. He's very calm. He's very, like, he's probably playing 2K every night. He's real cool. Like, he just likes to be at home. Maybe he might read a book. He's educated. And Anya is very just, like, outgoing, lively, dance around, hype man,
Yeah.
comedian, buckets on occasion, yeah.
On occasion.
On occasion.
When the weather's right, apparently.
Yeah, you know. Not today. But what would your alter ego be?
Let's see.
Oh, that person. Oh yeah, I've heard of them.
You know, it's a very popular character. No, I was actually gonna say Lucille Ball because I be getting myself in.
I'm sorry, I might not know who that is.
From I Love Lucy,
Oh,
the redhead.
bruh, you're hilarious. The redhead? You mean the slightly darker black head? There was no color. It's black and white TV.
You know who she is.
She said the redhead. I'm like, girl,
You
that
know
hair was not red on
she
that
was known in
screen.
Hollywood for having the redhead.
I know, but
Anyways.
on the show, was her hair red?
Yes.
What color was her hair when you looked at the screen, ma'am? I used to really watch that show. Why did I watch so much of that show?
She's literally my alter ego. I be getting
That's crazy.
in some pretty predicaments and.
Wow, I really watched a lot of that show growing up. I'm like realizing how much I
Every
watched
Sunday.
that shit. Oh my god! Why
Well,
did
for
I
me, it
wa-
was like every day.
like itching for like,
Right.
where's my I Love Lucy?
I'm like, she just does a good laugh,
Dude, that show was pretty crazy. I used to really want to be Ricky Ricardo growing up.
Ricky Ricardo.
Yeah,
That's fun.
it's man's man, you know.
It's the bongos.
Yeah, it just seemed like such a swag guy. I feel like that's why I'm ruined today, because I just like don't know how to be a person from this time. Here we go. Here's a good one. I had this on my dating profile once. I said, what would you do if we go out on a date, but before we go on the date, I stop at the gas station, I buy a lottery scratcher. I come back in the car, you're with me, I scratch it off, and I win. Like, what do we do at that point? Do we have to share that money? Like, what is your next move? If, like, the person you're on a date with, your first date, wins the lottery with you.
I wouldn't want it to. I mean,
You wouldn't want the money?
No, I would, but it wasn't my scratchy to scratch. I'm a scratchaholic, so
Okay, but what if he bought it for you and you scratched it and you won like $1 million?
if I won it,
But he bought it for you.
I would tell. He bought it.
Yeah,
for
like
me?
he went inside and he was like, "Hey, I was inside and I just thought,
I would probably buy him one too.
No, like No, he bought one for both of you.
Oh.
He loses, you win $500,000. What's your next move?
Well,
Oh, you'll give him his dollar back?
yeah, for sure. I'll give
You
him.
said-
You know what? I'll give him
you
two and tell him to.
Two? You won $500,000, you get that man $2 and he just bought that for you?
Well, like I would be in a predicament because it's like, oh yeah, let's go
But you
out,
also
but
don't
I
know
gotta
this
pay
man.
for it.
And you also don't know this man. It's your
Yeah, I
first
don't
date.
know him.
Like, you didn't even get on the date yet. Like, you guys are on the way to the date. You stops at the gas station.
We'll just go for some drinks and then he could drop me off at.
And you're done with him. Dang.
That's
Cold
not messed
world.
up.
I'm going to say this.
When it's your time, it's your time.
Okay, let's say this is my story. If I'm driving, I'm like, hey, let me go ahead and get some gas. I'm getting some gas. Shorty goes inside. She's like, hey, I love lottery scratchers. Let's play. She bought me a lottery scratcher. She loses. I win $500,000. Immediately, she getting at least $100K.
Aww.
Because I'm already on a date with this young lady. Clearly, something about her had brought me to this point.
It's also different for a man and a woman.
I hear you. But then also, it's like she bought me the ticket, and I'm like, I did just win $500K off your bread. So let me just break you that, so you feel, and it's like,
We're both lucky.
really,
Yeah.
really, what's mine is yours. I might propose. Because clearly she lucky as shit.
That's moving fast.
Let's move. What
Let's
are we
move.
waiting for?
Let's go right now.
Because ain't no other woman in my life gave me $500,000. So right now you are in the lead, ma'am. Miss Wife, you. Mrs. Anye. You feel me? I'm here for it. Lock her in.
Lock her in.
At that point, lock her in. If she cool with it, I'm cool with it.
Next, don't forget the prenup.
Prenup? She got me the bread. I might make her sign a prenup.
No. She's probably crazy.
How you assuming she's crazy? Do I have a type or something? Chill. You don't even know. We met last week. Relax.
I'm like, this is only our first episode.
Soon you'll realize what it is if you do
I
find
don't want to be
anything.
dropping bombs.
Okay, what do we want to do next? This is actually really hilarious.
I know, my notes are amazing. See?
Yeah, I was listening to them while driving. My Siri reads to me, "Step your game up." Shout out to the brand, the Fruit brand. No check. I will take a sponsorship though. Fruit brand, you know who you are. You make your phones and your devices.
Your Fruit brand.
Your Val things, Val phones, Val books. Come on now, I know it.
I was looking at pop culture references.
Pop culture references.
What's going on in the world?
I don't know. I'm not tapped in. I try to stay away from the news. It's been so sad.
Yeah, it's been
Everything's
a little
so sad.
It's been a little of a whirlwind.
That's why I have my Instagram notifications off and my Twitter notifications off. I used to get.
It's healthy.
Yeah, you have to. You have to disconnect sometimes.
It's important. A lot of people are disconnecting right now.
Also, it feels good to open your app and have a lot of notifications because I'm like, yes, people care. Don't do it.
Oh my
Keep going. Another day, you know?
Yes. No. No. I turned that off.
Someone cares.
I had one viral video.
Really?
Yes.
Dancing?
No. You would think.
Right?
No, I think if I were to pop off, it's not going to be for anything that I've been working hard for my entire life and dedicating my life work to.
Same.
It's going to be something like stupid. And this was.
I
was singing in the In-N-Out line to Fergalicious.
That's random.
And it was like a scenario of like, you know, having your car concert and then you catch someone like watching you and you're like, ugh! And it's so like, I guess a moment that everyone can relate to. But that video popped off. Yeah. And so I had to turn off my notifications because it was just.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that on TikTok or?
Ring-a-ding-a-ding. No, Instagram. Yeah. I'm not on the tickety-tock. It's hard.
At all? That's crazy.
TikTok, man.
I
feel like it doesn't leave room for creativity. I feel like everyone just
shots fired.
Everyone,
if you're on TikTok, she says you're not creative and you suck and you should go eat poop.
I said it leaves no room for creativity. And then granted, like I'm not even one to really talk because I'm also like, but I do little dance challenges. That's all I really do. But I was just super like, it was just during COVID when everyone
TikTok
was just
blew
trying
up.
to find something. Yeah, TikTok blew up. Everyone just wants to do something.
Yeah, it's crazy now how big it's gotten. 'Cause I remember when it first started, it was like everyone was like, "What is this new app?" Like it thinks it's Vine or something, and then it just
Vine.
like R.I.P. Vine, man.
It's just super repetitive. That's all. Like when you're going through the feed, it's just super repetitive. I guess
a lot of the challenges and stuff, and all like the viral sounds.
Yeah.
It does get kind of crazy, but I will say, TikTok does show me love on occasion. But my relationship with TikTok is weird. Like when I treat it like I treat my Instagram stories, shit goes crazy.
No, algorithms are totally different. That's why.
But I mean, like
so
as far as care, like when I just post whatever on TikTok, like you said, the most random shit. Like my comedies on TikTok, nothing. Like that, not nothing, but like they show it love. But
You're
it's
the
like
pretty one, not the funny one.
Okay,
Jeez.
but listen, my comedy stuff I post, it's like. It'll be good stuff, and it gets more interactions as far as like people that know me are like, oh shit, bro, this shit's hilarious, da da da, and like people that don't know me still will come in and be, but it's not like to the extent of like there was a video of me, some kids were same in an outline. That's actually crazy. I was also in an outline. Some kids were like,
In-N-Out.
some kids, oh god, hey, if y'all trying to sponsor, we can get in and out of the bag. You feel me? But some kids were like dancing, like some random like kids. I guess they had a like performance. They were just dancing like in front of the cars, like just break dancing and like crump dancing. And I'm in my car and I start dancing back at them. Viral, like over like 400 something thousand views and likes and all that. I'm like, bro, how?
What were you saying the other day on Instagram? You're like, comment. Don't, or what do you say, like and
I said, talking about how my friends don't like my stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a mini rant.
I was like, interact with my content. Like, I'm here for you. Like I said, y'all go under Nicki Minaj's post and be like, yes, queen. She don't see you. She don't know you there. But look at my comments. It's me, you, and 2 other people, and one of them a robot. So it's really 3 of us. I'ma see you. I'ma like it and comment back, so you know I see you. But y'all like to just watch my shit. Y'all watch the shit, like and then keep on like it. You don't want people to know about us?
Like, comment,
Am I a
share.
secret? Am I a mistress friend? Are you running for the police?
Side piece.
Like, why don't you want people to know that you cool with me? Like, you don't want to see your name in the like buys?
No, I get it.
Is your girl mad?
They try to give rewards and.
I don't know. People be doing giveaways and stuff. It's like, I don't know if I can do that because I'm already mad. So when I make it, I'm be like, see, I would have been here sooner had y'all interacted. Because when it's a lot of comments, everybody want to hop in.
Oh yeah, you got.
When I'm struggling to comment back, then everybody, oh my God, Anya, nah.
The first few.
Go back to that other video where it was 10 of us.
10 of us.
And go leave that comment there. Save it. I'm sorry. It's something in me. I get angry.
I only brought it up because you clearly needed to let it out.
I know. This is like therapy. Like, the couch is feeling real therapeutic right now. Like, I might have to break you some bread after this. Like,
oh, see?
For emotional compensation.
Hang out with him and you'll get a piece of his bread.
Hey, chill. People have been asking me low key for bread because, like, they knew I was on that game show.
Oh, yeah. The Circle? No.
Wow, no. Hollywood Squares. That's Squares.
It was some type of shape.
Circles.
There is a game called Circle. Oh, that's a dating show, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a dating show.
Well, you should be on that, too. Speaking of dating shows.
Have
you been on one besides your game show?
Nah, I would love to be on a dating show, though. That sounds so fun. Like,
I was on a...
You on a dating show? Confess
your sins.
Let me hear. You on a dating show?
I don't even want to like.
Was it like BuzzFeed or like a real
That was
one?
another thing that kind of like made a little bit of a hype of me during COVID too.
Really?
It was a messed up though, because someone reached out to me because I've done a couple of like game show trials or whatever. Yeah. So they're reaching out and they're like, "Oh, we're doing this kind of blind date type of scenario thing." Ooh. And at the time, I was dating somebody, and I was like, "Well, I'm kind of not available," and they're just like, "It's fine, you know, it's like not real, it's all it's all pretend, you know, you're just gonna have food or whatever with them and you don't have to do like a next date or whatever." Fine, agreed. They had you fill out, you know, just like kind of a dating profile, your likes and dislikes. I feel like they paired me up with my exact dislike because even when I went up to like they interview you, you're like, "Hi, my name is Kalinda, I'm from blah blah blah," and then you say, "Oh, I hope my man, like, I hope the guy is this is what I don't like, I hope he's not this
and all that,"
and I meet him and everything, and I come back and I'm like, "Well, he's great, he has a great personality." No, but he's like one of those, like, I'm a producer, lives in his mom's garage, and no offense to the mamas out there. There's nothing wrong. Being an artist is very hard,
and
but
it's expensive.
Yeah. Oh, but I didn't even tell you the twister part of it. So after we had our like little awkward date and whatever, they had us switch phones. And you have to go through the other person's phone for 5 minutes.
And it's on the camera.
And it's on the camera for everybody to see.
I applied to that show too. I wanted to do it so bad, but they went through my phone and they were so bored. They were like, "So go to your hidden folder," and it's just like memes.
Oh, you did it?
I wanted to do it. No, okay. So I got to the interview part of that. Like, I wanted to be on that show, and there was like they had the booking where you send your name and your contact and your headshots, and then they do like the kind of like interview to see if they want me to be on it or not. And they were like, "Okay, we're gonna screen share right now, like screen share your phone, and we're gonna just have you go through stuff and search stuff in your text and stuff, like,
I feel
to try
like that's an invasion of privacy."
But it was to try to find something juicy so that when they do like the phone
keep
swap,
that. Keep that. You have to see that picture. Keep it.
No, yeah, exactly. So they want to so when they do the phone swap, like there'll be something for the person to find.
They did not.
They didn't do that for you at all.
It was a whole surprise. Like all our reactions and everything were real.
And you did it, and then what happened? He was like, "She has a boyfriend."
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah, and like so I was put in another room. They also mimosa'd me up, so I was like
Nice.
on
Nice.
a good one.
Nice.
Thankfully, because I
That
was
sounds like some shit to do lit. That sounds dope.
yeah, I was like, Ricardo, another
Snaps
mimosa,
is
another
wild.
bubbly, please. Because I knew I was just like my life's over, so I might as well just enjoy this little buzz while I can. But
Wow.
yeah, they went through my whole phone when I was in another room, so I could see what he was looking
Look,
at.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
of course, there's also someone telling them like, hey, look in their hidden files, everything. Yeah.
But-
so he looked through my photos and saw like nothing inappropriate,
Oh,
just
okay.
like Kalinda stuff, selfies,
Yeah.
nonsense, events,
Nonsense.
random screenshots of
Yeah.
things. Yeah, and then when he looked into my messages, that's when he like clear
Sorry.
as day.
That
Like,
you have a whole ass
yeah,
boyfriend.
and it's just what a coincidence too that I actually sent a picture that day or two prior, so he saw that, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was covered, obviously,
Yeah.
thankfully, but.
Thankful.
I was just like, I remember I was freaking out, and then there was like a worker behind me that's like, don't worry, we've seen a lot worse. And I'm like, damn.
That's insane.
Yeah. And then after I went through his stuff, of course, I went through everything just because
Yeah.
I was like trying to seek
Pissed.
revenge at this point. But yeah. And then after we just talked like this, and we kind of talk about what we found, I guess, and then we wrote in each other's like phone, like if you would date them or not.
You're
And
like,
I was
"Fuck
writing
no."
a whole thing. Cause and the producer was like, it's just like one sentence, but I
Yeah.
was like, no, but you're an artist, keep pursuing your dreams and don't
Try to
don't listen to
inspire
your
him.
mama.
Try to inspire him.
And so they like cut all the blurb out that I wrote, but he's like, she says no. And I was like,
That's
okay,
actually
thanks, bye.
comedy.
But maybe you'll see it.
That's
It's still
so dope.
It's still ready to be.
I want to watch it.
You
so
could
bad.
definitely look for it. But I remember when people were finding it, my heart sank.
Was it
'cause-
like one of the ones that was on Snapchat or like was it? It was. I'm going to find it. I'm gonna find it, and I can't wait to find it. Someone link me somebody who has
No.
it. Let me have it.
If you do it, I'll find you, and I don't even know who is gonna share it. And
Somebody's
it's
gonna
not
share it,
happen.
and I'm not gonna snitch on you. I don't tell anything.
Snitches get stitches.
I know about 742 murders. I didn't say anything. Which
Yeah.
ones? Which ones? No one
I
knows.
already know who it would be. It would be my brother. He was sharing it with everybody because of how embarrassing it was.
I wanted to be on that show so bad. They were like, when they were going through my phone for the interview, like, go to your hidden folders. It's just memes. And he's like, is that all you have in here? I'm like, yeah. He's
Your
like,
notes?
Search. And he went to my search history. He's
Yeah,
like,
search
Like,
history.
is there anything in there? And then he went to my my text.
recently deleted.
Not my text. And he had me search words in my text, like thick. Like,
Bacon.
Not bacon is crazy. Someone's hungry because what? He had me search like hella words like link up or like sneaky link. I'm like, bro, I don't know who you think I talk like, but sir, I don't say some of these words that you have me
Sneaky
search.
link.
And everything I'm searching is so boring. Like I'm finding like the most weird of texts. Like it's me and my homies just like in a group chat just saying random shit. Like I was like, I'm sorry. Like I'm probably not the guy you're looking for. I'm too boring. Like.
No, you could have took some fake screenshots if you really.
I
wanted to be
know.
on
I
it.
was like, I'll go like screenshot some foods.
Yeah,
you know?
I will never. I am not that person to go through a phone. After especially that,
Oof, no.
I did not want to see all the stuff I
No.
saw on his phone.
I'm sorry. If my next relationship, I won't even know if she has a phone. That's how bad I'm not gonna ever be in it. Because as a man, I feel like going through your girl phone is like already so much for your stomach. Like it's like anything is gonna hurt you.
Especially when you're looking for it.
Oh, the one time I did, I remember I saw one of my friends in my girl's DMs. I was like, oh, my friendship, my relationship, everything's ruined. Everything's ruined.
Oh, I get it.
I was so sick. I couldn't eat for the whole day. I was just emotional. Anything, just
I get it.
I would never. Nah, I don't even want to know who you texting. Don't tell me nothing. Keep me out the loop.
Keep me out the loop.
If you're gonna cheat, be sneaky. Be sneaky for real. Like do it when I'm asleep or something. Like don't
Or just don't do it.
preferably
Don't do it.
Preferably
Asking for
don't
a
do it.
friend. I'm gonna be your friend. Don't do it.
Damn. I'm scared. I'm scared for her. Just be cool.
Be cool.
But
Cool and
damn,
collected.
nah, that dating show shit's crazy. I really need to find that. I want to see it so bad because I love watching those shows. That shit is so funny.
Yeah,
to me.
my reactions are very genuine, and you know how my reactions are.
I know. That's why I want to watch it.
Ooh, there is like some lingo that some people were picking up. Oh, yeah. When I was looking through his phone, I was like, "There's a lot of inappropriate things on here," and everyone's like, "Oh, inappropriate." Like, I was like, "Ooh, we got a lingo. I got a thing in an Urban Dictionary." It didn't go, but I was very close.
I was gonna say inappropriate. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get saying started. And that's TikTok is good for, is to get people to start saying things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always be saying handle my candle, and people are like, what?
What?
Like anytime I have to do anything, or somebody has to do anything, like, oh, Anya, is it cool if I do this first? Yeah, bro, handle your candle. Go ahead.
Handle your candle.
Handle your candle. You know, do what you need to do.
Yeah.
I'd be saying that a lot.
Yeah.
It's gonna catch on. Don't worry. And when it catches on, I'm gonna point at you and be like, I told you.
Like your
I
whole
told you I
chance.
was gonna do
Although
something.
he's the worst at chance. I don't even know how you got our job.
I'm the worst at chance. Like I didn't have Ontario jumping. Like I just didn't have the Kid Clipper hoop troop going.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm good at my job.
I
good
didn't
at
say
my
you're
job.
bad at your job. You're just bad at chance.
I'm great at
There
chance.
needs to be rhythm.
Well, it doesn't.
Rhythm and
There needs to be passion, more energy.
energy. Passion.
See, there, TikTok, it takes over. See, come on now. It's on Instagram too, but you know, it started on TikTok type
Social
shit.
media. Social media is going to be the death of everyone, literally.
Favorite animal and why?
I was going to say dolphin, because it's slippery.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa. Pew, pew, pew. That's my air horn.
No. I don't know. I was going to be very generic and be like, a horse, because they run free in the wild and they gallop and they're strong.
They also run free on the racetrack?
Ooh, Santa Anita.
Yo, horse racing is lit, but I don't know how to find a winner. Like, I don't know how to pick the winner. I need
Yeah.
to figure it out.
There's different ways. There's also different ways of betting, so.
Really? You can bet, like...
You could bet, like, who's going to be first. You could bet who's going to be first, second, and third. Or you could, like, pick, like, the top three, and then they could be in any order. So
Oh,
obviously
you've done it before?
Clearly.
I know, right? I'm like, damn, professional horse better.
Right. No, my
Can I
mom...
bet on the exact order?
Yeah.
If I do that...
You get, obviously, when you bet like that, you get more money.
Of
but-
course, yeah, because that's, like, more impossible.
Yeah. Impossible. Okay, yeah.
What do you mean?
People do it.
The exact
Don't
order?
stop believing.
The exact order of all the horses people have
Not
guessed?
all of them. Just the
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about all of them. Like,
Dasher, Prancer.
if I guess the exact order of all the
No,
horses,
it's just the top
they need to name the
three.
track after me. Like, that's what needs to happen.
Just
right
the
after.
top three. Relax.
No, I want to do the top, like,
12.
9.
Whatever it is.
That shit would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be.
So
millionaire.
horses is your pick.
What's
Nay.
yours? Would I say a
Nay.
beluga whale?
No, I'm going to say the octopus.
Octopuses are dope. Oh yeah, we talked about
Yes,
this.
ma'am. It's also my my one and only calf tattoo. Shout out to the octopi.
And spirit animal.
Spirit animal. And know what's crazy? Whenever I get people to ask, like, oh, why an octopus, Anya? And I was like, honestly, octopuses are really dope. And they stand for, like, or they represent creativity and, just kind of conforming and being able to adapt to any area you're in. Because octopuses, you put them in anything and they just take the shape. That's kind of like a beautiful thing that I feel like I want my life to also represent. It's like
so beautiful,
being able to
Anya.
adapt, And people are like, wow, that's so dope. And I Googled all that shit after I got the tattoo. I was like, yo, I need something.
You're a fake.
I am. Real talk. Oh, Anya. Oh, octopus. That was it. That was it. It was that simple for me. It's
They're
crazy.
pretty dope. Squidward.
What?
That's all I know.
Exactly. So I'm like, I just did Anya the octopus. I just drew it. So.
Anya the octopus.
And it was just, it looked cool too.
Dope mascot.
Right? I'm gonna make a hoodie with the octopus on it. It's gonna go crazy.
You be saying the wildest
Shout out to
things
the Anya
sometimes.
merch, man. Y'all go cop your merch, man. Out now. Link in bio. Out now. Anya merch. The hoodie's only $769 for 2 hoodies. One
Get
for the winter
outta
and one for the
here.
summer. A thinner hoodie that you can work out in as well. A fitness line.
He'll give it to you late because he's the king of that.
Whoa. It's not my fault. I'm Nigerian. It runs in my blood. It's
They're
true. Yeah, yeah. Nigerians are late to everything. Black people are late, but Nigerians are way worse. Like there'll be an event that says 12, we don't show up till like 7 p.m. Yeah, that's just crazy.
The next day.
Sometimes, honestly, that's why you don't throw a party at your house. People will keep showing up.
There's other countries that they very well party until like 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I get tired. I'm sorry. I'm cool.
There's those like brunch places too that are like at ridiculous hours in the day,
In the
and then
morning.
you go home. But you know what? I love me a nice mimosa nap.
Mimosa nap.
Nothing hits better than a mimosa nap, or like the mimosa like gigglies.
Yeah, champagne definitely makes me sleepy though. I feel like.
That's why.
Like I feel like I had it at my best friend's wedding, and I was like, that was the only time I was also staying up, is because they were like, in between, they were giving everyone secret tequila shots.
What?
Shout out to
Tequila.
Nah, but
This
shout
is
out
like
to
the
Hispanic
shout
weddings,
out.
man. Shout out to Hispanic weddings, because that was insane. Like, the alcohol was coming from random places. Like, it wasn't like they had a bottle. Like, the bar closed, and we just had champagne, but there was tequila in so many random places. One woman walked up to me. She said, "You want a shot?" Because we had shot glasses on our table, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for the bottle." Her bag that had her stuff in it was also a bottle. Like, she opened up a spout of her purse, and alcohol came out. Tequila.
Yeah, they have those wine purses. Those are dope. I also
It was
saw
crazy.
like a bottle bouquet. Pretty.
Bottle bouquet.
Yeah, the bottle's on bottom, and then they put the like styrofoam thing on top, and then the flowers inside, and they wrapped it like a bouquet. I was like, 2 in 1. You got a nice little vase of
Jesus.
flowers, and you get a bottle of tequila.
That's insane. Nah,
That's what
it
I
was-
want for Christmas.
Christmas is coming up. Damn.
Sorry.
Christmas-
Just in case anyone was looking for a sign, that was it.
Wow, that's what you're using this podcast for? It's just her to get her Christmas list out. This all is a front for her
There's
Christmas
always
list.
a reason for things.
No, that's actually insane. I don't even really think about Christmas that much anymore.
Yeah, no.
My birthday comes right before it. My birthday's Christmas Eve. So
Christmas Eve?
Yeah, December 24th.
I wouldn't want it on that day.
Yeah, people are always like, oh my God, you get 2 gifts. I'm like,
no, people are cheap.
kinda. Yeah, true.
My
And
brother was
parents-
cheap this year. He was like, yeah, because our birthday's on the same day,
Yeah.
and it didn't come in time for my birthday. So he's like, oh, well, now it's Christmas. I was like, nah.
Nah, give it to me now.
You're
Don't
right.
wait.
No, you owe me that and another.
Yeah, Christmas is too far away.
No, yeah,
Especially for
ridiculous.
Your birthday just passed. Oh, I'm hitting the mic.
And it was litty.
It was. You guys were live. You guys were very turned. I was.
Okay, just wait for the holiday party.
Oh my goodness, that's insane. I just thought about that.
Yeah,
Damn, holiday season just kind of sneaks up on you. Like this year, kind of flew by for me.
it's a little slow for my other line of work, but I thought I'd be busier.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm busy, but I thought I'd be busier. I don't know if it's just because people are just getting into the roll of things with the writer strike and just
True.
everything kind of coming back. Everyone's just kind of playing catch up a little bit, or
No,
But-
I feel you. I feel like the writer strike coming to an end has been a lot for everyone, because it's like, all right, now everything's kind of like, it's kind of like when you like turn all the power off and then you turn the power back on, like things turn back on slowly. It's
yeah,
like
there's just an
building up.
adjustment
Yeah.
period too with everything. Even with COVID, there's still. I feel like we're still going through an adjustment period.
No,
Because for the
definitely.
longest time, it was just like there's always something. There's always something else. So, but damn.
Yeah, and I think it's really just been weird because like I know like they were talking about a new Spider-Man or something coming out, and I was like or like they're trying to find a new live action Spider-Man if they don't bring back the old one, and I know that like they would hit me up, so I'm like, maybe the emails have also backed up, like so they could. That's why they haven't emailed me about the opportunity, maybe, because I think that's like it's just gonna take some time for them to get that to me.
Oh, your offer letter to be Spider-Man?
Yeah, no, I know it's coming, but I know it's because things are turning back on now.
Oh,
It's taking
yeah.
some time to
Snail
get the email.
mail. Snail
Yeah,
mail.
so I know, like, I'm like, y'all should just like, also take direct mail. Like, y'all have my address.
He
my
has
profile.
a pager. Like,
Yeah,
come
y'all
on.
can. I could really just give y'all my number if you DM me on Instagram, Marvel Official. I'm here.
They're also looking for a Karate Kid.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I did karate
kinda
growing
wanna
up.
do it.
That shit was a lot, but then I realized like if I
Jackie
really
Chan?
get with Jackie Chan doing it.
Oh, see, now you're
Hold up.
interested. Now,
That's Baby Rush Hour. Me and Jackie. That's we live. I'm with it. That's if me and Jackie Chan did a movie, bro, I'd probably cry in the theater. Emotional.
I'll cry on set.
On set, it wouldn't be a moment I'm not crying. Jackie Chan. But this is an emotional ass movie. He crying for no reason.
Do you know what I just found? His American Dragon TV show. Did you watch that?
The cartoon?
Yes.
Yes, that shit's fire. You just started it?
No. I found it again on my Superbox, and I was
wow.
because I'm getting all these old throwback like TV shows. You know,
that was
we
a
grew up
fire
with.
show.
That one was That
was insane.
I remember. Wait, what did I say? American Dragon?
You said American Dragon, but you mean the Jackie Chan?
No, yeah, but I remember American Dragon. I was
Yeah.
confusing them. That's why, because I
I
think
got
he's
you.
also a voice in that one too.
Yeah, he's
but,
I think he just plays
like the uncle. or
Uncle.
Yeah. So that was the only one I remembered. But then I remember I was like, yeah, he had his own cartoon show. He was
Yeah.
dope back in the day. He was 90s was his time.
for sure. But I didn't he like this might be controversial. But didn't he like find his daughter or something recently and then like they were like estranged and they had like a really bad relationship?
Ooh, T.
And it's sad because he was in a movie and he was with his fake daughter and everyone like that video went viral and it's like it's like in a movie him and this daughter had like a moment where it was like a really beautiful moment, like him and his daughter. But then people are like, oh my God, Jackie and his daughter. And then somebody like in the Twitter notes was like, actually, this is from a movie. Him and his real daughter have a terrible relationship. And I was like,
Oh, I think I saw something.
that's sad. Man, you guys need to just figure it out, man. I don't know what's going on, but life is
It's
short.
probably all fake news, which is actually what I wanted to call the podcast.
Fake news podcast.
Fake news podcast.
It feels a little right wing for me. I don't know. If you know what I mean.
No, I get it, but that's the point.
I don't.
We should have just combined all the names. The Pretty Funny Fake News Podcast.
Pretty Funny Fake News. What was the other one?
Oh, Popular Demand. But
Popular
that's
Demand.
an old one.
And there was another one. I was pushing.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember it either because then Pretty Funny came up and I was like, I like this more than that. See, you're fun and you're loving to your other ideas because you're like, I'm gonna still remember. Oh, I socked my shoe. Sorry, but she was like, he was like, you were like, oh, I'm gonna still remember these names, but
Not
I'm feeling
yours?
about these names. Yeah, but you forgot mine, and that let me know you didn't ever care for them.
No, I did not.
You didn't care for them, and that's sad because those are my ideas.
We went with your idea. Well, that's when you were talking about the title. I was like,
Dang.
joking.
Shorty and her feelings.
He just didn't pick mine. Mine didn't win the vote.
It's okay. Maybe we'll add it in really tiny letters underneath.
If you zoom really, 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 really close.
Because by the way, I did draw that, right? Crazy. Wow. Artist? Wait, he's an artist too? Wow. Relax. Thank you.
Relax.
Oh, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten and did you like it? That sounds crazy. Vocabulary's
Weirdest
insane.
thing I've ever eaten. And why was it weird?
Or did you like it?
Oh. When it comes to food, I pretty much like a majority of things. I'm not too much of a spicy gal. But
That's
like
fair.
I'll chow down for the experience.
For the experience? That sounds insane.
What? That's what food is. The whole, when you go out and you go to like, you know, a theme or a theme.
A theme.
When you go to theme, I'm just always about parties, man. When you know you go to certain type of restaurants, you're there for like the culture or the theme or whatever.
The
They're
vibe.
trying to, the vibe of it, and it's like a whole experience. Like the
fair.
servers, the waitress, the hors d'oeuvres, the drinks. It's all.
Okay, I hear you. But I feel like, but the weirdest thing you've eaten, you can't think. And you had octopus before?
I've had it.
How dare you?
Dude, I had it in
No.
my pokey.
No.
Poke.
That's all they had? They only had octopus there? They didn't have other meats for you to choose?
They did. I picked 3. I picked salmon, I picked tuna, and I picked octopus.
So the whole ocean has to die because you want some poke.
It's poke.
So the whole ocean has to die? Leave some fish for the water, ma'am.
Leave some fish for the sea, man.
Jeez.
Nah.
I hate
It was
people like
delicious.
you.
Actually,
It was delicious. What are you telling people that? It was terrible. Don't
was
eat
so
them.
good.
Let them live. They're trying to adapt and conform to their environment. See, that's why an octopus is so dope. It represents creativity and
Blah,
also
blah, blah,
being
blah, blah.
conformativity.
What's the weirdest thing you ate?
An octopus.
Wow. You are.
It was.
I hate men like you. I hate men like you.
That's why I was laughing before you asked me that question.
I hate men.
But listen,
That's my next T-shirt. I'm gonna have.
I didn't enjoy it, and I would never do it again. You hear that octopus out there?
Of course,
I would never
It doesn't
do
really
it again.
have like a taste. It's just chewy. That's why I get it with my poke.
It know what it tasted like? Deception, lies, unnecessarity. That octopus could have lived its life. It didn't need to
I'm
die.
down to have snake.
Snake? What? Oh my God. Who are you?
A foodie.
A snake? There's not
Whatever.
enough cows and chickens. You gotta get the snake
Oh
too.
man.
He's just slithering through life, struggling. No arms, no legs. Now you say no life?
Jesus.
I hate people like
I'm gonna
you.
be like, I had a salad. Lettuce.
Yeah.
You had lettuce. You chopped it off the ground. It was growing
It was
beautifully.
growing.
It was growing
And you had
green.
to cut its life short. So you get to grow. So because you want to grow, the lettuce can't.
I do want to grow. I'm 5'4", 5'5". I lie to some people. It's hard in these streets.
It's hard in these streets. It's crazy. I'm not 5'10" without shoes, and it makes me sad. I'm 5'9.5". That shoe definitely helps me get that 5'10".
Oh,
6? No, I would. If I was 6 foot, I'd probably be a different man. I think God was like he'd be too powerful.
oh yeah.
Cause I feel like me at 6 foot is a lot more disrespectful.
He's
Me
like,
at 6'5" is
the
a
beauty,
terrible
the
person.
brains, and the height. Nah.
Yeah, my tall friends that are cool. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Cam. He's tall as shit. Just because at that height, I would be a terrible person. I know. I'd probably be like palming people's heads. Just people who don't know me. Just
Bro, you're so annoying now.
that's what I'm saying. If I was 6'5", I'd be a dick. But God was like, no. He's. I want him to be a good person
You know what you have started in work, in workplace.
in workplace.
People be tapping me and like dipping,
Oh, the shoulder tap where you tap one person's shoulder
and then
you're on the other side.
it's not even funny anymore.
It's an addiction. Don't do it because you won't be able to stop. Because once you get one person, then you were like, how many people can I get today? I've one day gotten like over 27 people.
Dude, you don't even get me. I'm like, oh yeah, and I just like turn.
You know it's
slow.
me, but you don't know where I am. Because sometimes I'm on the side, I tap. But they're so used to it, they look the opposite way, and it's like, got you still.
Because they have trust issues. Because
Yes,
of you.
I'm giving everyone trust issues, but in a fun way.
Narcissist.
It's in a fun way. It's for everyone, you know.
It's for the kids. No, it's not.
I
You're training grown adults to do it.
know, but know what's crazy? Chuck does it now too. The mascot, he does it too. Everyone's doing it. It's like
Oh
addicting.
my god. Were you there when my eyelashes got pulled off? No.
Because somebody tapped your shoulder.
No.
I was like, oh my god.
I was catching Chuck because he was like standing and like getting in the crowd, and I was just like, yeah. And then he like fell over me, and I like caught him, and then I was like, ah, went back, and I felt like only one flutter on one eye, and I was like touching my eye. I was like, ooh. I only had one eyelash. The other one is like on Chuck somewhere, fluttering away. Had to pull that. Oh yeah, and I even went to Ty. I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. He's like, why? I was like, I only have one eyelash on. He's like, oh, that's what it is.
He won't say anything. He's like, what's different? But he's just thinking it.
No, yeah.
He's just thinking it.
And then
He's not gonna say
I like
it.
pulled it off, and then I came back, and
went
he
to
was just
none.
like, okay, still unsure, still not. He's like, did you fix that thing that was wrong with your face? Probably.
Wow.
No, he's nice.
Vocab is insane. Nah, he's funny.
But yeah, that's what happened to me at work.
At workplace
At
for the
workplace.
National Basketball Association organization.
Jeez, go Clippers!
Hey,
See, every time
wow. When I say Los Angeles, you say Clippers basketball team. Los Angeles.
basketball.
I hate that. You never say it.
No one's got time for that.
Okay.
Sweet.
Before we close out, you want to say any unusual phobia you have?
No.
Oh.
Because then people are gonna like message me about it.
What's a food that you hate?
Indian. Curry
Curry
specifically.
What?
There's a lot of good curry people out there. I just
You don't like
care for
curry?
No, don't care for it.
Wow, that's random. That's pretty. There's so many different types of curries. None of them?
I'm not like, no.
Wow, we have to change that. There has to be one you like.
Maybe.
Yeah, find your perfect one. Me, eggs.
Ugh, I love eggs. I had eggs this morning.
And that's why this distance is here. Eggs, I hate eggs.
Yeah, there's some people who hate eggs.
I really, like, it's passion. Like,
smell of them. Yeah.
Smell, just being around them. Like, my mom, when she makes eggs, I'm like, I can't be around you for a good amount of time. Like, everyone needs to be away from me if you have eggs. But it's just like, it started in middle school.
Oh my God. I'm going to cut you off right there.
It's a long story. We'll get to it one day.
Anyways, let's just kind of wrap up about what our past podcast is going to be about.
Yeah,
mainly.
this was intro episode. Just a lot of just talking and just getting to know one another publicly.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because I don't know this woman. I just met her literally last week.
Pretty much.
So we're gonna be talking about a lot of different things here.
Yeah, we're both artists, so probably a lot about just our art form and the political aspects of it, and probably what's happening within our community and supporting other artists and
Facts.
And because they need to be seen and heard and have
God.
that spotlight and comment on our posts.
Yeah, and show love because we'll show love back. Oh yeah, speaking of show love, this is actually from my friend. His name is Show Love. That's crazy, right? And this is actually a crew neck that I got from hosting one of his events. I was like, dope, and I wear it a lot. It's pretty sick. I get a lot of compliments on it. So shout out to him. I'll see you later, bro, because you have an event I'm gonna be at.
Yeah, and this is the Pretty Funny podcast, and don't forget, I'm the funny one.
I'm the pretty, clearly. You feel me? But yeah, it's been fun. We're gonna keep it going. We're back on one of these days. You'll see us soon. We're figuring out the scheduling. When do you want to see it?
Yeah. What do you want us to talk about?
True. Yeah. Let us know topics and such and such and such and such and such.
Open all to ideas. Blah 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 blah.
Yep. Those things. Stupid. Aw. Good job. Try not to hit the mic.
That was good.
I have fun.
Don't wink at me.